can't just leave him to die, Alia.
Zidane, he was threatening us. Isn't it self-defence?
That isn't our decision to make.
Well, then what do you suggest we do?
What are you two fighting over now? Hashim. 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 How long's he been lying here?
Yes, can I have an ambulance, please?
I just can't let you do it, Amy. It's so lovely that you do that for us, but it's your future.
Great, well, that's the matter resolved then.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. So you can use the money for university and you can have a wedding buffet instead of a wedding breakfast.
Ooh, like a bit of quiche.
No, my sister is not having some bland wedding buffet.
Excuse me. Less of the bland. All you do is whack a bit of piccalilli on the plate, job to good.
Look, whatever it is, we'll be fine, because we'll be there together as a family.
Just wish weddings didn't cost so much. The minute you say wedding, people add a couple of zeros to the price.
Like Mum at the flower shop.
Yes, I do. And it's for that reason you've got a roof over your head. Do you know something, Amy? You should count your lucky stars that you're from a family that's got savings.
I am. I even have that money that Grandma Deja put into a trust fund for me. Why don't I just use that instead?
No, because we agreed that was a deposit on a house.
Well, no, you agreed that. And I can save up for another deposit when I get a fancy job after I graduate. Emma can use the money for a nice wedding. And if I need extra cash, I'll just dip into Grandma Deirdre's trust fund. Everyone's happy.
Oh, Steve, please tell her why this is a bad idea.
Because you've got me wanting quiche now. Well,
Please hurry. Look, the ambulance is on the way.
He was being aggressive. He clutched his chest and collapsed. Do you need one of us to take over? Cormac can help him.
Well, I can carry on until the ambulance arrives.
No, you won't. Because he's dead.
Ryan, are you sure?
Yes. Yeah, he's gone. Then why did you even try?
why didn't you?
Hey, just the man. I was on my way to see you.
Oh, one of those is for me.
Yes, it is. By way of saying thank you, but you can stand down. Police have dropped the investigation.
Oh, brilliant. So they decided to stop listening to silly gossip then? I was getting ready to unleash hell.
They were right to check, weren't they? I mean, it's child safety. I didn't do anything illegal, but as a teacher, I need to do better.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad it's all over. Although you do know that my hourly fee is a little bit more than a latte, right?
Well, send me an invoice with how many beers I owe you.
I can't believe that you were just watching him. What more could we do? It was a heart attack.
You were going to be asking yourself that question for a very long time, mate, trust me.
We just needed a minute to gather our thoughts.
Yeah, one of the many procedures of resuscitation, along with cutting your fingernails before you
A
begin.
year ago today, we were standing over Jeff's body. A death that set my gran free. They were both evil, Ryan. So you know what? When death comes knocking for toxic men, I'm not standing in the way.
Right, so what do we do now? Hey, him being dead doesn't change the arson investigation.
I couldn't shield my gran from Jeff, but I can shield her from all this. I'll tell him the truth. It was me. Ryan's right. I got us into all this. It's time I face the consequences.
No, Zidane, you'll go to prison.
Well, at least my family will be safe.
It won't just be you, mate. We knew what was going on.
We could just say that Hashim started the fire.
Without the money laundering, they won't believe it. He doesn't have a motive.
He was your father-in-law. He had you beaten up. Doesn't it make sense that he might try and burn down Speed Dial to, I don't know, avenge his daughter's broken heart? I don't know! I'm just trying to get us out of this mess. Look, if you've got a better idea, then now is the time to say it.
Well, it doesn't matter. The ambulance will be here any second. We don't have time to make up a story.
I'll put his prints on the Speed Dial key, and I'll put it in his car.
What are you doing?
No, it won't work, Alia.
We've got to try something. Kick the door in. The back door, kick it in. Look, he broke in. He shouted at us. He admitted that he started the fire, and then he had a heart attack. Just do it.
Oh, he's right. It won't work.
Just do it.
What's his call look like?
Oh, you too. Glad I've seen you. How's Yasmin getting on? Tough day, I guess.
Yeah, the anniversary.
Yeah, and the fire. Of all the days for the police to be quizzing her, eh? Madness for him to think that she did it, innit? She's still there?
For now, yeah, but we're confident new evidence will turn up and they'll let her go.
Good. Well, I'm gonna have a quiet one. I've got a mixed bag of feelings, really. You look like you've had an emotional one. Hey, well, take it from somebody who's got a dodgy ticker. You watch your stress levels. You don't want to be giving yourself an heart attack. Give my love to Yasmin, yeah?
I will.
Take care, mate.
Shut up.
All I've got to do now is get his car key back in his pocket.
Are you sure about it?
No. But what choice do we have?
Right. Your Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday are fine. But I can only find one Thursday and one Friday.
Thanks.
I suppose wearing 2 days at once gets you close to the weekend, eh?
I've left a little present for Hope. It's pink fluffy unicorn. It was to go on her pillow at the log cabin in Scotland. I booked it for us to go to at Christmas so the girls could visit Santa, but I can cancel it. I should have asked before I sorted it.
Don't you dare cancel it. That's lovely. Thank you so much. What did I do to deserve you, eh?
I've left your key on the side.
What? Don't be silly. You'll still need it.
Well, I just thought...
No, nothing's changing. I still want you to come and go as you please. Treat this place like your home.
Well, second home.
Exactly. Hey, you're lucky. Most blokes only get a shed. You've got a whole flat to escape to when we get on your nerves.
You can never get on my nerves.
I think it's for the best, eh? Get back to where we were before...
My mother arrived.
Oh.
We are okay, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah. Better than ever.
Hey, Phil. Everything all right?
Yes, thank you.
Look, about your mum, I'm sorry if I sounded out of line. I shouldn't have had such a go. I was just sticking up for Fizz. Sorry if it's caused any problems.
No, it hasn't. Your bathroom's done, so I can move back home.
Oh, great, right. It's just... I thought for a minute she chucked you out there, you know? Just getting used to seeing you around.
Yeah. Sure you were. No, I'll still be around.
Great.
And Fizz doesn't need you to stick up for her. She's got me now.
Yeah, totally. It's just old habits and all that. Say hi to Mimi, you great big mummy's boy.
Hey, Ryan, Yasmin okay?
I need to speak to Alia and Zidane Nazir.
Thank you. Do you know how much longer this will take?
DC Wallace has been called out.
Was it about the fire investigation?
I can't say at the moment. Okay, let me just try and understand this. If you were both here, why did he break it in? Why did he not just knock?
Well, he knew we wouldn't answer.
No way would we have let him in.
Because of his threatening behaviour previously?
That's right. And the minute he came in, he was telling me he was going to kill me for leaving his daughter. That I'd broken her heart, and that's when...
He started to collapse?
He said something weird about the fire. He said he thought I was inside. Made it sound like he'd done it. And then he collapsed. It all happened so quick.
And there wasn't a fight between you?
Nah, there was no time. I mean, he must have been worked up before he came in, and kicking the door in must have took some effort. We tried to save him.
Ryan did CPR. He's just outside getting some air. He's upset.
See, what I don't get is why you're only just mentioning Hashim and his threats. Surely you would have thought that was relevant to the fire investigation.
I didn't put them together until he said it, and the insurers said it was probably an accident. I know I broke her heart, but I never thought he would do something like this.
Well, we'll need to investigate it fully. Take statements from you both. And Ryan.
Of course. Anything you need.
Can I just ask, when's my gran gonna be home?
She'll be back soon. And we'll be in touch.
That went well, right? I think Gran's in the clear.
But are we?
Have you got your emergency whistle?
Yes.
And your emergency strobe light?
Yes, but I'm going to be with a group, so it'll be fine. Don't worry.
Only me. Been sent over with supplies.
Our Dad and Tracy, they're still arguing.
When are they not arguing? They can argue over a lottery win. Dad got you some mint cake and Mum said it's bad for your heart.
Oh, yeah, that energy will come in handy.
Look, if you're still worried about the money, ignore Mum and Dad. Just keep it as big as you like.
They're right. I can cut back on some stuff. And Debbie's hotel is already expensive enough as it is. I don't really need 5 bridesmaids. And embossed wedding stationery. Even sounds silly when you say it out loud.
If it's the day you want, I'm happy. I have to say, rather you than me.
My brave hero.
Hey, you don't know where I can find a hot blonde called Sarah, do you?
I don't know. Maybe in the Rovers in a few minutes. So what's put you in such a good mood?
I'm normally this chirpy. The police have dropped the investigation with Daniel. They realised it was a mistake. Huge weight lifted.
Oh, yeah, I bet. But Daniel's pleased.
Well, he's still beating himself up about it. You know what he's like. Anyway, I thought instead of the Rovers, how about we try that sushi bar in town that everyone's raving about?
Oh, no, not today. I've just felt really rough all morning.
I told you not to get yourself too wound up over this Gavin.
I didn't. It went really well, actually. Adam, I've been feeling really sick all morning and I'm late.
Okay. But how many days?
Enough to be worried.
Why would you be worried? It'd be amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I was scared that you might not think the time was right.
Ah, don't be daft.
Okay, well, I suppose I better do a test.
I suppose you better do a test.
You sure you don't want me to come with you? I could just stay at your digs and be on hand if you need.
I will be fine. Trust me.
We've got the wedding of our dreams coming up. I don't want anything to go wrong.
Will you tell her that you can have the mint cake?
It's full of sugar.
Exactly, to get you up and down the mountain.
Well, you two just pack it in for 5 minutes.
I'll be okay. Right, best be off. Don't want to be late. Well, good luck. We're all really proud of you. Thank you. Honestly, you guys have made me feel so welcome in your family. Just honouring Oliver's memory is the least I could do from the new father-in-law. Hey, I've not sponsored you. Oh, it's all right. I've already reached my target. That is all the inspiration I need to get me up that hill. You miss me?
Always.
Right, hurry up. You miss your tram.
Are you crying?
No. And you got flowers to overcry.
Steve, I wouldn't need to if you didn't keep giving free taxi rides to half the street.
They're mates, Ray.
You've only got one mate.
Oh, no, that is the 4th Lilybet in the last 2 months in that church. I mean, I called it. I said it would happen. I mean, it's fine at a christening, but you know what happens if they're all at the same school, in the same class? I suppose you'd have Lilybet the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. I mean, it's quite regal. Look, don't beat yourself up. You did the right thing by telling the police.
Did I? No, stay, please.
You should know that the police have dropped the investigation.
Yeah, we had heard.
Yeah, the police called to let someone know.
Look, I am going to go and christen Lilybet the 4th. Wish I was in Crete, like the minister that I'm covering, but wish me luck.
I am so sorry for reporting it. Someone told us that it was Daisy in the flat. I feel like such an idiot.
Don't. If it was true, then of course you should have reported it. I'm just devastated that you'd think that of me. I was just trying to help her.
I feel really bad. It just brought back stuff in my head that...
I bet. Sorry that you had to go through that. You know, I wouldn't say no to a slice of cake by way of saying sorry properly.
Go on, then.
Well, the good news is you can have a glass of wine.
Yeah, I still feel a bit sick, even though it was negative.
Orange juice it is, then.
I'm sorry I got excited at the idea.
Ah, you're not the only one.
Well, you know, we could start trying properly.
I'm not sure what you've been doing, but I think I've been giving it a pretty good go, don't you?
No, I mean, like, download an app and start tracking my ovulation.
Like it's a parcel out for delivery. That'll really put us in the mood.
Yeah, it does mean every time we hear ding, you know we have to go in.
Okay, so what are you waiting for? Get this app downloaded.
Sorry, what can I get you?
You know what, Emma? Don't worry about it. But can you say the word ding for us, please?
Ding?
Thank you. Come on.
Another bottle of cider, please, love. You missing Curtis?
Is that a little sad?
No, not at all. It's how we show we care, innit? Even if we shouldn't.
Must be a hard day for you, dealing with the bad memories of your dad, but trying to remember the good ones as well.
Yeah, still trying to figure out which version of him was real.
Well, I like to think the good side in everyone's the real bit.
Yeah.
Curtis, sorry I'm late.
No worries.
Thanks again for agreeing to do this. You sure you should be carrying all that?
Oh, yeah, that's for tomorrow's talk. It's a metaphor for life, you know, the things we carry with us. You know, someone with my condition has to, you know, be careful who and what we take along in our bag on our journey.
Oh, that's brilliant. You see, it's that first-hand experience our members need to hear. Hopefully, it'll get them to open up about their own lives.
Happy to help.
Good man. We're not keeping you from anything, are we?
What, like climbing a mountain? No, no worries, I'm all yours.
I'd love to. Just let me run it by Summer first. I don't want her thinking I'm taking sides or making things more awkward.
I understand. It'd be great to have you back, though. Who else am I going to watch The Housewives of Cheshire with?
You best not watch it with anyone else.
Ah, you're out on the pull, are we, lads? When you get a shift on, Daniel, don't teenagers usually have a curfew?
That's not funny. You know the police have dropped the investigation.
Doesn't sound fair. You getting off with it, whereas my lad might be getting expelled.
Because he hit me. I've not committed any crimes.
It was just a misunderstanding.
Was it? You know, if I were you, I'd choose my friends more carefully. And if you ask me, it won't be long before he's on a register, instead of taking one.
Oh, my... Z! You scared me. I didn't see you.
Oh, I've gone over it again and again, all the angles. Your fix was genius.
Evil genius. Great.
I've got to give it to Ryan. I thought for a moment he was going to crack, but he was so convincing with the police. I started believing it.
Z, don't. What are we going to do when Hashim's family come knocking?
Well, we'll deal with that if and when it happens.
And what do we do if his sons tell the police that you helped with the fire?
And risk them finding out about the money laundering. They'll have their houses and cars taken. They won't talk.
Gran, oh, we've been so worried.
Please tell me someone has the kettle on.
What did the police say?
Didn't I suspect Hashim? What an evil man, setting fire to speed dial, thinking you were inside.
It's okay, Gran.
No, it is not. Who would do such a thing? To want to discard a human life like that. How dare he think he has the right to decide you should die?
It's been a rough day. And with the anniversary, you need to rest. All that matters is your home safe.
Yes, I'm back with my beautiful family.
I'll get you a tea. Why don't you run a nice bath?
And, forget today ever happened. Second year in a row. Huh.
I can't do it, Z. I thought I could, but I can't.
Al, you were right. Everything is better this way.
No, it's not. Leaving a man to die like that. What sort of person have I become?
A life-changing $500,000 is on the line for our acts, but to win the money, talent alone isn't enough. A brand new Walk the Line starts Sunday at 8. Next to an ITV who spent their final night in the castle, we're live with Ant and Dec for new I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.